we have some video from 2010 from the Hockey Hall of Fame induction weekend. That was the year Angela James, Cammy Granado,
Yes,
Gino Cicearelli, Jimmy Devilano,
here it is.
all were honored. There's Pat Quinn. So you were there to help raise awareness. We have some of the talk that you gave before the Legends game, along with Barry Monroe, president of Canadian Spinal Research. Let's have a listen to that. Thank you.
As we have all read in the paper, there is a huge epidemic with concussions with boys and girls all across this country, and we work tirelessly to make sure that stops. And today it can stop, and of course with your help, we know it's going to. Also with spinal cord injuries, we saw a reduction in spinal cord injuries, but if you've been reading the paper lately, in the last 6 months, 4 players have been injured.
What you bring to the table starts to generate so much energy. It brings the leagues together. We got the PA together, we got the alumni together, and we got the NHL all talking to us right now. In the next couple of years, you're going to see a great movement that's really going to make this game better and also safer, but at the same time as much fun for everybody else and grow the game. You did that, and I want to thank you on behalf of all the people in chairs and out there facing with concussions that love this game so much. You're making the game better, and what you're doing today is going to make it all better for many, many people. So thank you very much. Enjoy.
Yeah, how important for you was it to get involved with Shoot for a Cure?
Well, Barry Monroe is a true hero. He's the guy that got me started in Canada to be a mini philanthropist, if you want to call it that. Long story short, I had a 3-year deal left on my contract to go back, and I went to a golf tournament, and Barry Monroe was hosting it. And I got to meet him at this golf tournament. It was I think it was September the 7th when I met him. And we talked about, my father had just gone through prostate cancer and we had just lost him. It was his funeral, it was the day he had passed. And my brother and my mother said, Kerry, you have to go to this golf tournament. It's part of the Hockey Hall of Fame. And I was to fly back to Germany on September the 14th to go and start my last part of my 3-year deal. And Barry was at this golf tournament, and I heard him talk, and it was about Spinal. And as you know, Robert fell for, I'd already lived through that. So I went up to Barry and I said, hey, Barry, I'm Kerry Goulet. I know that you run this incredible organization. I come back every summer. I'd love to be a part of your organization when I come back next summer. And he gave me his card, which was fantastic. Unfortunately, my father's funeral was September the 12th, 2001. And we all know what happened in September the 11th, 2001. So I was instantly retired. I couldn't go back. I was going to take my mother back to grieve. But it just didn't happen because nobody actually made my father's funeral, none of the relatives, because of the no-fly zone. And so I knew that I couldn't leave my mom, and my contract was going to come null and void anyway. So I had then contacted Barry because he had given me his card. I said, hey, Barry, remember you said I could come and help you? Well, I'm not helping you next summer. I'm helping you now. And I explained it to him. And he said, listen, Kerry, we don't have any money right now, but we'd love to bring you on board. And that's how I became the director of hockey operations with Shoot for a Cure. And it's still today. Barry's one of my best buddies. And we work tirelessly for what's called neurotrauma. He takes care of the spine, and I hopefully take care of the brain.
Right. So so in retrospect, you know that when you look back, it was